cool. Next. Teach a kid to read. Just as bad as the food issue in this region, 30% of the kids can't read. We have a partnership with the Chester Library. This church is on the Friends of the Library Board. We are an integral part of the inner city library in Chester. We do have people in this church that are teaching kids to read. Next. English is a second language. We have people who have multiple gifts and multiple languages. We could be hosting an English as a second language program here. And by the way, our denomination has a training program to fully equip people who want to lead that program. And there's various forms of that type of program. Something we could do is we have the facility. Next slide. Crozier Library, volunteer. They have close to 65,000 books that they have to put that magnetic strip in so they can scan and do it. Do you know that our church so far, between the 2 mission teams that we've taken, have done 5,000 books? That on Martin Luther King Day this month, we will be painting the lobby and the bathrooms again. We did it 4 years ago. They're due again. We have a wall that we're going to paint again. We're going to be cleaning. By the way, so you guys know, we pressure washed the entire outside of that library this summer with the mission team. The entire outside of the brick building. Cool. But this is a place that there are believers now running that library. We have donated over 2,000 books to that library. Something that we could do, we're already doing, if you don't know about it. Next. Help build a food pantry. We get 30 trays a week of bread. I'm about to get hooked up with Phil Abundance, where we can get more stuff. I need a garage. I need a van to haul it. I have a 501c3, we can write a grant. I need grant writers. Anyway, this is something we can work on. Next. Farmer's market. Swarthmore doesn't want us. Now, you can't give things away, you'll offend the farmers. However, the Widener University folks said, you know, the Interfaith Center at the Widener University said, there needs to be a farm market on the college campus. Once a month, twice a month. By the way, we would have a free bread table to give away. But it's just going to take some organization of people to get behind it to be muscle. Next. By the way, these are just stuff to dream dreams, just thoughts that ponder through my mind. Friendship partner. We are being partnering with International Students, Inc. with Grace Bible Fellowship. What's a friendship partner? Do you know that we had for Thanksgiving 27 students from international backgrounds come to Thanksgiving dinner? A friendship partner is adopting a student and taking them to lunch once a month, once a quarter. You can work through the Widener University International Student Office. Just be a host family. Take a kid shopping during Christmas. It's that simple, but it's an opportunity if you want to do small stuff. By the way, my in-laws are still doing this today. 40 years they've been doing it. They had a prince from Pakistan come to their home that they didn't even know it until he went back to Pakistan and started sending them really cool gifts. But you don't know the influence that you can have in the world by just hosting an international student and buying them lunch. Next slide. Build a community garden. What if a group of garden freaks decide to get a plot of ground that we could probably get the community to donate and organize a garden where teaching kids how to be self-sustaining and raise vegetables? What if we took an ugly plot of land in Chester or in our neighborhood, we built a park bench and we put flowers in and put a scripture memorization stone in? Just a thought. Next. Start a sidewalk Sunday school. I know the guys that do this. This is cool. Why are we just waiting for kids to come to our building? Why don't we get a truck with a pull-down stage and a sound system and take a Christian game show to the parks and reach kids? Bill Wilson, Brooklyn, Bronx, 30,000 kids a week they minister to in public parks. Wow. Something we can maybe do down the road. Next. After-school Bible club for kids through Child Evangelism Fellowship. There is one at NPE. I believe there is one at Parkside Elementary. But you know there's 5 or 6 other elementary schools that we had a group of 3 or 4 volunteers who for, 4 weeks in the fall or 5 weeks in the spring could do an after-school Bible club in a public elementary school, and you're allowed. There's Coburn over in Brookhaven. There's a lot of schools, and that we have friends with the local CEF program where we can partner. It's an opportunity. Next. Puppet theater for kids. Have you ever considered the power of puppets?
There you go.
Do you know one of the best events we did in 2010 was Jack Foraker, Halloween. Man, I wish he was here every year for Halloween. That rocked. That was so cool. You can say things with a puppet to an adult that you could never say as a pastor. You know? You're laughing, but it's true. Imagine if we had a puppet theater for kids and or doing a Saturday morning Disney club or something like that. Anyway, just an idea. Next. Collect books for kids. You guys have collected over 2,000 books for the public library in Chester, 50 of which were Bibles.